So, my guys, my gals, and my non-binary pals, those of you that wear glasses, please tell me I'm not the only one. That I will sit and struggle and squint for way too long before I even realize I don't even have my eyeballs on. Friends, hello! Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha, and welcome to a Friday video. Welcome to a Friday morning. Cheers with Cruella. Let's turn her around so you can see her crazy, her crazy face. Cheers, good morning. I have got, rough weather in here. If you saw my Bones coffee haul from a while ago, well, not that long ago, like a month ago, rough weather is one of the Nightmare Before Christmas coffees, and it is chef's kiss like I thought it would be. I'm drinking it with a little cashew milk. Trying it out. I have to say I like it a lot. I usually drink with like a little bit of like unflavored creamer or usually almond milk or sometimes just regular milk, but cashew milk, unsweetened cashew milk is the way to go. But hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well on this fabulous Friday morning. I am. We are we are here. We are doing it. We are good just by default, right? I honestly kind of contemplated not doing another video this week, a Friday fun day, a Friday video, you know, because if you haven't seen it, I will link it up there. The video that I put up earlier in the week on Wednesday was a crochet vlog, like follow along with me while I make a thing video that was quite long. It was also quite long in video and quite long in real life as well. It was like essentially me chronicling a month's worth of working on a Summerween purse. It was a lot of work and it was a big video, and so I was like, well, that kind of maybe might constitute like 2 videos in one. But no, I have to say, I have been pretty good about uploading twice a week, just like I said in my 2023 goals video. I've been very good about uploading twice a week, and so I'm like, I can't stop the chain now. Choo choo, let's go. So we are here for another update, another upload, all that stuff. And I've got an update on my Stitch and Scream blanket for you today. I have been happily working along on the March square, and I finished it, and I want to show you some stuff. So grab yourself a coffee too on this Friday morning, and let's just get into the actual update here. So if you've been following along my Movie Marquee adventures, then you will know that I have a specific project bag for the Movie Marquee, and I don't know why it took me until March to decide to do that for the Stitch and Scream too, but I have. This is my project bag for the Stitch and Scream. This was a prize that I won from Rose Likes Crochet. It says love with the O being a yarn ball. It's super cute. And in here is where I keep all my goodies for the Stitch and Scream. To be honest, I kind of like having one specific place for all my things for a specific project, right? I mean, that's why all of us crocheters, us crafters, like having project bags, like having tote bags. I have accumulated so many tote bags. And so this one is for the Stitch and Scream. And I'm gonna pull out my stuff so that I can show you here. And so if you are unfamiliar with this Stitch and Scream, if you haven't been following along, it is a crochet along, a make along all year from Altknots. And so all the links down below in the description will be to Altknot's channel, to the March Stitch, to the informational video, blog post, all the info that you will need to join in. It is very fun. I'm having a fantastical time with it. And I've got all 3 of my squares for the year done so far, right? We've got 3 here. Oh man, they look really good together, in my opinion. Of course, in my opinion. But these 2, so the gray and the red, were January and February. I have showed you guys those. But this one, which let me make sure first we are not holding it upside down. This is upside down. Dang it. Here we go. This is not February, March, right? This is March. Look at that. So this was done in, I even have it sitting here, in the Uptown, let's make sure I hold it in the right spot. There we go. Uptown Worsted Spirit Stripes. This is a universal yarn. This was from Abigail. She sent this to me so kindly in a happy mail. So hi, Abigail. Thank you, girl. Thank you for this yarn. It came in very handy. It follows my color scheme pretty good for the Stitch and Scream. And I love the way this yarn worked up, like the way the colors pooled. It looks so funky. I love it. It is so cool. To be honest, it probably would have worked for, is it color pooling? Planned pooling? Something like that. That's a thing in crochet that I haven't really delved into. I am like fascinated by it. Like if you've ever seen planned pooling yarns where it like makes like a plaid pattern or like a diamond pattern, it is so stinking cool. And I bet this yarn would work for that because it kind of in spots pooled in like the coolest way. But as it is, it's just so fun and funky, right? I love it. It's so neat. It turned out great. So this stitch is the grit stitch. And it was honestly very similar in feel to the January stitch, which was the spider stitch. Just like single crochets in a different configuration than just rows and rows of single crochets, right? I very much enjoyed it. I like the stitch. I love the yarn. And I also, I have it. Do I have it? Yes, I do. I have it sitting right here. This is my Furls Pisces hook, the 5.5 resin Pisces hook. She only gets used with the Stitch and Scream. And so I really like having one simple project that feels special, right? I only use the Pisces hook when I'm doing the Stitch and Scream. I only pull up the bright blue rainbow love bag when I'm working on the Stitch and Scream. It's part of the end of my night, right? So I have mentioned here before several times that I have kind of a weird schedule in my job. I work 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., which I hate it. It sucks. Just so you know. But I work a weird time, and it doesn't really leave me a lot of time in the evenings. It doesn't really leave me a lot of time in the mornings. I essentially kind of split my free time between doing stuff before work and then doing stuff after work. And so this and these became my 1 hour after work before bed, just sit and crochet, unwind, watch a movie, watch a TV show, watch something, and just relax. Like, it's very meditative in general, crochet is. But this became like my relax from the day kind of project. In fact, like, what are you guys watching currently, right? Like I'm let's see. I'm currently watching The Last of Us. I haven't seen the season finale though, so no spoilers. No spoilers. And I'm also watching The Mandalorian, you know, The Last of Us and The Mandalorian. There is a link there between them, and that link is the gorgeous Pedro Pascal, who I am absolutely, unabashedly obsessed with. I love him so much. But I'm watching those. I'm currently also watching What We Do in the Shadows. I'm in like the second season, like halfway through the second season. Hysterical. I love that show so much. That's also another good one to just like put on in the background while you crochet. I will say also that like the Stitch and Scream is like movie themed too. And so the January movie was James and the Giant Peach, which I did watch. I also watched Arachnophobia because the Spider Stitch, hello, right? But I did watch Arachnophobia and James and the Giant Peach. I watched The Corpse Bride in February. I watched I was gonna say Sweeney Todd. No, it's not Sweeney Todd. Sleepy Hollow. Another Johnny Depp. Oh, Johnny Depp. He's another one of my favorites. But Sleepy Hollow, I watched that as well. And, you know, What We Do in the Shadows, which is, I, I love it. Like, it's so stupid and so great. But how did I get on this tangent? I think it was because I like watching, or really I like listening to things while I'm crocheting. And oh, that's it. So at the end of the night, put on something in the background, stitch away for like an hour, hour and a half, and it's just like my meditative release all the negativity from the day kind of project, right? And so that was this essentially for me for March. I have no delusions that April will be the same and so on and so forth. And I love having like one thing to work on that I don't need to think about really. The last patterns have been like a 1-row repeat, right? So I don't have to like sit and count. I don't have to worry about, am I doing the 4th row repeat or the 5th row repeat or the 6th row repeat? I just have one to worry about. And it's so much fun. I love it. And I love these colors together. And I think for April, if April is a solid color square, I'm going to do it in black so it matches here. If it's one of those squares that Kayla has said needs to be 2 colors, I'll probably do it with red and black. And I love it. I love it so much. This blanket is huge. It's going to be huge. All my squares are a little bit bigger than the dimensions that Kayla has mentioned you should have. I think they said 23 by 23 inches. Mine are about 25, 26, give or take, in square. So mine's going to be even bigger. And you know what? I'm a big girl, and so that's okay with me. I think it'll probably fit quite nicely across my bed. I have a full-size bed across the back of my couch, something like that. It's going to be fantastic. I already love it. And so, yeah, that's my update. That's what I've got so far to show you. I told you it would be quick, although you know what? It does take talent to babble for 15 minutes at you about essentially a square. Right? But anyway, thank you for joining me. If you like these videos, if you like the Stitch and Scream, if you were joining along with the Stitch and Scream, give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe today if you haven't already. Please check out my last video. It'll be linked below. It'll have up there in the cards, you know. My Summerween purse, because I'm so stoked about it. And yes, I am using it. In fact, I have a wallet coming in the mail. I got myself a brand new wallet. Like I was so excited for it. So please check out that video. And until I've got another something for you, until I've got another update on one of the many projects that I'm working on, I'm just gonna let you go. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Goodbye.